Why am I whispering? Yeah, I thought I'd play some more GreedFall. I really liked the first episode. Couldn't stop thinking about it. I've got a bunch of games that I need to play, but I really want to play this. So again, thanks for checking out the last video. Again, I'm hitting subs like never before. If you're new here and you're not sure whether to subscribe or not, the cool thing about subscriptions is that you can unsubscribe. So I would say maybe just is it this side? This side. There, down there. Yeah, click the red button. I don't know, shut up. I'm rambling. Let's get into it. I think we are going to see. Well, we're going to see. We done all of the prologue missions. Got all of that done. So now we're reporting back to Vasco. We've got two of our buddies here. I can't remember their names though. Would it tell me? Kurt and Cinnamon. What's his name? Cornelius. What was his name?
Constantine d'Orsay,
Constantine.
future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
About the cabin boy. Shit, we didn't find the cabin boy.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
My apologies in the last video if I got it wrong. I thought I'd done 100% on the prologue, but obviously not. I missed out probably a million things. But the missions that were there available for me, obviously I'd done those. So I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
I'll talk to him openly.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
We'll help with the merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held.
Is it hard
before being
that hard to
loaded.
believe though?
All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
That sucks.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Let's go about the Noughts.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Norts master. As for
It's
your
because
question,
they're nautical.
any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines for now.
So it's just
The
open
natives
plains?
have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed
Like
far
Dark
from
Souls
ports.
enormous? That would be cool.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent.
Oh.
Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word.
I just want to quickly... I'm not sure if my game's slowing down for some reason. But let me just go on presets and put them down to medium because I think that's just going to help a lot. With everything that's running. I hope that the graphics don't...
People smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Wait, I think I saw an entrance to a door there that we could potentially do. Excuse me, can you get out of my way? Can I go in here for some reason? Since controlled by other factions. Oh, really? So there are areas that we can't go in? Oh, this is the warehouse.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They have the official documents at the start.
To my help
Oh, we got him.
and death to the others!
Don't worry, lads. I love the yeah, I love the use of firearms. I think it's super cool, and I think that's one of my traits, right? I can do firearms and whatnot. So, what do we get for being level 3? Can we use better weapons? Is that what it is? Kind of cool. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. I didn't know I had two. Why have I... So when did I get to swords? Like, I know I had them the whole time, but I mean, how do you... How do you use the second one, or is it my Q attack? Is that what it is? Am I making any sense right now? I don't even know. I might not be making any sense. Ooh. Destructive shot. Cool, so I leveled up. I guess that's with me being leveled up, I can do that kind of thing. Like learn new traits and whatnot. We've got like looks like a place some more to sleep here.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
So we're adding armor to the list. And what that means that we can... That means we can now, ooh. Oh, dang. Not enough points? Endurance. I need endurance 1 to wear that. Any endurance to wear a hat? Okay. That's fair, I guess. Can I wear any of this new stuff? Okay, yeah, sailor's coat is better. Keep with what we have there. I think these are better. I'm not sure. I'm a little unsure on what I'm looking at when upgrading things. So if you guys know a little bit about the game and you know what I'm supposed to be looking at, please let me know. Just so I know what I'm looking into. What's this all about? It's saying that I've got like an item or something there, but I don't know, it's a bit confusing. It's not really helping me much. Okay. Is there a... Okay, I'm guessing we found the key which is upstairs to open here.
If you wore a
No?
Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
So what's in here? Are we allowed to be in here or no? Because I'm wearing the sailor stuff, right? Oh my god. Has she got a beard? It's kind of it's modern, I guess. Ooh. Ring protection. Ooh la la. Where's this ring protection? Poison rose. I'm guessing I can sell all of these items, yeah. Magic damage, 171, dude. Magic's OP, man. OP. That's living at large. Okay, there's nothing in here. I really want to know. Don't know where the other dude is. The guy we're trying to look for, he's nowhere around. Ooh.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Clear the way to prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Where do we buy sleeping pills from though, dude? Or do we automatically have them? I don't think I really want it. I mean, we could do something. Regulation. Okay, can I upgrade them? Okay, I can't upgrade them. Not yet. Set a poisoned alchemical mix, which explodes when enemy comes in range. There's not we need to make a sleeping thing, right? Am I right? Prepare. Alright, we're gonna have to go here first. Maybe we'll find something along the way. I thought I was ready to go on an adventure after the last episode, but obviously not.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When was the last time you saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. So we didn't really get anywhere. Wait, I didn't know you could have necklaces. Is that a part of the sailor hat? I can't remember. Sailor's gloves. I think we have to be disguised as them, don't we? Is this all sailor stuff? I think so. I look like a sailor now. I mean, I look like a sailor. These guys don't.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head.
Tumblers in the belly.
In the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report
was too
this
drunk.
to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Ask him about the cabin boy's state of mind.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I? You think my story
I skipped
is
it, sorry.
nothing but
He said, how would I
myths
know?
too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Ask about Vasco.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots.
Okay.
It's a pity
They all
that
respect
he hasn't
him.
much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our Cap.
Thank
He's
you,
never
Laura.
happy.
I need to be going.
Strange story, this
Okay.
is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Yeah, something definitely isn't right. We need to get to the bottom of this, guys. You're right there, buddy. Everyone's dying. That's actually really cool. Should we have this as a screenshot? Get out of my view. I like the way she enters the room.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that.
That's how I feel when I
It's for
meet
a
new
different
people.
reason that I'm here.
Am
I'm
I in
looking
your
for a
debt?
Naut that disappeared 2 days ago after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those
I was
same
laughing at
men grab him.
the background
That was
NPC.
none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Ugh. Should we ask about the cabin boy?
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Ask more information on the rich man?
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man.
Ooh.
It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Yes.
This man is
Someone with
completely
some
owned by his love
decent
for the
guidance.
Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from
I
holding
wanna-
a penniless child?
See if I can quickly buy a drink from him.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're...
His business.
How is business going?
It's picking up. The Malicor. The epidemics. Now that we have us.
Oh, right. I didn't.
I
I
need
want to
be
buy
off.
something, dude.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It gets me every time, man. Goodbye. Where are we going to get a drink from? To do this thing? Or do we just... We need science. We have no science. I don't think we can do the mission. Oh, it is the plague? The illness is the plague? It's very sad. Oh yeah, look. Doctor. Are they called witch doctors or am I wrong? Witch doctor? Man, the streets look cool AF, dude. Cool AF. I'm stuck. I can't wait to see what else this game offers. It's a citizen. Thought she was going to be able to sell me some of her wares, but obviously not. I need to find this drink.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Don't like your attitude and the way you stand in the corner like that. It's very suspicious. Wait, where's she taking me?
Might I help you, my lady?
I need to be going.
Who's getting whipped? Did anyone hear like whipping sounds and someone screaming?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of
You
your
do
visit,
not
Excellency?
look innocent.
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Okay, I kind of see her point, but is she lying? I feel like I heard whips and someone screaming earlier, I swear down. Alright, what have we got on the map? Prepare a drink. Clear out the warehouse of guards. Go see the heretics in their hideout. And Vasco again. Should we go, Ooh, hello. Should we go to... Because the warehouse is where we need to be, right? With a drink, I believe. But apparently I'm not smart enough to be able to sort out a drink. Maybe you have to have science, which I've not gone for. I just wanted to see this man quickly. Don't worry, get merchandise. Okay, we're not buying from him anymore. Right, we're gonna go see the heretics. That's what we're doing. Can we get through here? No. Ooh, hello. I like the loot, man. Like, all of the loot that's scattered around the world's kind of into it. I always like... I think it makes you explore the world more than what you would usually do. So it's kind of nice.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're
Let
your
me in.
replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify
Yeah.
them. They need all the time they can get.
So we've been allowed in because we're dressed as sailors. That's good to know. What's out back? We can't go out there. I think it's the same building layout that we were in earlier, so let's go upstairs and check. Oh, hello.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously
I
studied.
like his armor.
With the discovery of Tyr Freddy, we thought
he's
it
got the suit
crucial
and
to
then
take a
the
look at the original
vest.
text. We
That's
wanted
cool.
to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tyr Freddy is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own
Propaganda.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
True. They're not really in any position to stay anyway. The possibility of making an agreement with
Did you try
Thélème?
speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'll let them be on their way.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition. but I cannot do much else to help
I'm
you.
too nice.
Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Oh, thank you, my lady. You are a just woman. May the illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Shut up and leave before I change my mind. Yes, I will.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother
Yeah,
me.
it'll be
I
the
wouldn't
end
have
of me.
wanted those
We all know
motherfuckers
it.
to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Let's have a look here. So Captain Vasco is still there. Inform the porters and prepare the drink. Do you think they're gonna believe us? We're gonna have like punishment or something maybe? We'll have to see. I'm a little bit worried about this.
Well now, can we get going?
But we can move.
The way is
That's
clear.
good.
It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The
Go on,
warehouse
lads.
is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Go, go, go. Reputation +2. So we didn't do the sleeping pills, but we didn't have to, I guess. God, we have to do more. Speak with the coin guard. Is that what it said? Mark Orr's entry read. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could do that. That's nice to know. Bottle of brandy. Nice. Oh, you can spin the camera here. I didn't know that. Whilst you're in the menus. Coin guard merchandise. Talk to the coin guard. So where is the coin guard? Someone tell me. Screw it, we'll go up here. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. We'll go up here and do what we need to do. We can open this? No. And then we'll set up the coin guard afterwards, there's no problem at all. Man, the plague. What a terrible time to be around. This guy.
Good
The
day,
awkward
Excellency.
arms.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Will lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going.
Cool. That's complete. Where are we off to now, boys? It wants us to go here. I just want to finish these 2 missions before we go. Oh, is that it? Yeah, we've got the 2 side quests here. Talk to the Coin Guard Barracks, Quartermaster in New Serene. Where the hell is New Serene there, dudes? New Serene, New Serene, New Serene. Coin. Can we see? Ah, yes, 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 yes. Ooh, big fire. Ooh. Big fire. Does that have bodies on it? I didn't see. Pray to the dead if so. Let's have a look here. Get out of my way. I like that the NPCs actually get out of your way in this game. It's kind of nice. There's nothing worse than like playing a game where the NPCs just block you into places. I'm not sure how old you guys are from seeing old video games, but holy moly, there are some old video games where you used to just get blocked all the
So you're
time.
back. Right then.
We can guarantee.
Thank you.
The cargo shall make the voyage.
That shall
We're
be
talking
your
about
next
the cargo.
Once you've he will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency.
So it just basically we just wrapped up saying we got all of the cargo that we needed to onto the boat without any hassle. So it's pretty darn good. Pretty good work. Cool. When they're there, disappearance among the Nauts. Learn more about Naut contracts. Where? Over here. Get out of my way, passerby. Damn you, passerby! Can you not pass by somewhere else? Bro, how do I get over there? Through the middle? Let's go up here and through the middle. And what is that fire? Oh yeah, it's got bodies on it. I couldn't quite see. Oh, we've not been here yet. Have we not been here? It's creepy. Oh. Oh, stay away from me, disgusting freak. How far is this? 215 meters? Where on earth are you taking me? Is it up here? Am I going round? Brigade quarter. I'll bring it. Get him with the guns. We got him. We had him. I love the outfits. The artwork and everything's so cool in this. I think like the some of the shadows and stuff look kind of a bit sketchy, but I think it's just down to my PC being really bad. Other than that, like the game looks flush. I'm not gonna lie. Where the hell am I gonna learn more about the Nauts? If I go back to the harbour, I guess we could probably talk to more people there. Can we fast travel there? Okay, we can't fast travel. It's fine. We'll take in the beautiful sights of Teleme? Is that where we are? Look at this. great, man. Really reminds me, like, the surroundings really remind me of Dark Souls. And it's what I was saying in the last episode. If it had more of a gothic feel to it, like, I know it's gothic already, but like, if it was just grayed out and like made to look very sickly, man, this game would look so good. So good. Oh, hello. I think my gun's too powerful. I seem to be slapping with it. Seem to have walked into the wrong part of town. Nothing in here. Is this where they're living? No wonder they're grumpy. Not very nice, is it? These are nice paintings, man. Just got nice paintings just randomly pushed up against walls. I guess that's where, oh. I guess that's where people have just had to leave everything in their houses, or like they've had to just move stuff out to fit more people in one place because of the plague. I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Right, where are we going to find more information from Nords? This guy?
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Ask about his future role in the island.
What will be your official title on Tifredi? Or are you just here?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. But his I am there.
Boring.
Your...
It's all. What will be? It's all. I need to be leaving.
I didn't really want to know about what he wanted to do on that island. I want to know more about the thingies so I can do this bloody mission. Talk to the coin guard barracks quartermaster in Nusuri. Wait, I thought it did. I thought I had. Had I not?
Madam?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed. I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Okay, we actually have to talk to him now.
Yes? Well, how can your old
Ask about the contract.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Mm-hmm. I basically want to get these missions done so we could leave the island with as much information as possible. The original idea of this was not to do it, but I've been dragged into these missions. And I kind of want to finish them. So we'll do these, but I think I'll lay off some of the side quests in future episodes. Maybe we could do side quests live on Twitch or something instead.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Right, let's go to this warehouse. We're getting closer to getting this done. Have we gotten information about the Nords? Did that work? Yeah, it did work. So I had to talk to the captain. So I wonder where these... Oh, it's just here, is it, the warehouse? Okay, cool.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
All for one, one for all.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come
to
looking
fuck
for
you
your
up.
son. The Nords are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nords took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
charisma.
You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nords. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
She's a good
The prince
negotiator.
will know how to negotiate with the Nords. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You were not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nords.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Kind of feel sorry for him, but at the same time, you don't trade in your fucking son. You didn't trade in your son for that. For like goods. Where the hell are we?
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
The voices
are
are
all that close to your parents.
all
I
wrong in
haven't
this
seen
game,
them
I'm
since
sorry
I
to
was
say.
5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Nords. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
The voices for the characters just don't suit the models. I feel like they randomly just made the models and then they're like, okay, here's some lines for someone who's gonna play this character, without like really looking at it. I don't want to shit on the game much, but you know, I try and keep it as fair as possible, but it's kind of a big deal for me. It kind of sucks. Kind of takes away from the atmosphere, you know? It's like having a bear that sounds like a fucking chicken in a game. Like, you go up to it and you're like, oh, I'm expecting it to growl, and then it goes, or however a chicken sounds.
Madam?
Are you ready?
Madam.
Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to. My cabin. All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Thank you. Nice. Good reputation with the Nords.
Be back soon, Captain.
Are we done here? Let me just double check. Coin guard. Talk to the coin guard barracks quartermaster. Display on map. Is it actually going to show on map? Because it hasn't been. It's not. Coin guard barracks. There isn't another, is this? Is there? So we should have spoken to him last time we were there. We should have spoken to him. Well, we'll get this. But we're just over an hour, guys. It's not like it's not as bad as it feels. You know, it's quite cool. And this is good. I'm not sure if you guys like watch. I'm not sure if you watch anything when you're going to bed or falling asleep. I think this is the kind of content that's really good for that. Like it's just background noise, which is kind of nice.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency.
Oh, we're not in New Serene, are we? I am silly Billy. Silly Billy. Okay, we can leave. It's all good. We got this. It's not far to run anyway, so it's pretty good. We've got 1 attribute and 1 skill point to spend, so we'll do that before we move on. Skills. Firearms, set trap, divine magic, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades. We went for the blade. And we'll go for accuracy, so we don't miss shots. Cool beans. Guys, I'm stopping it there for now. What we'll do is that we will board the ship next time on the next episode. So, I'm just gonna say, what I say more, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell button, yeah? The music's really good.